All of you know what is the angle sum property of a triangle, and in your earlier classes you proved this angle sum property, that is the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree by different experiments. But here we will prove the angle sum property of a triangle by using the axioms and theorems of parallel lines. So here I have written the statement here. The sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So I have drawn this diagram. This is triangle PQR and the three angles are angle 1, 2 and 3. So given angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3 are three angles of triangle PQR. To prove, what is to be proved? We have to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So for this proof, we need construction. So next step is our construction. So at point P, draw a line XY parallel to QR. So this is the line XPQ, XPY parallel to QR. So draw XY or XPY, you write XPY parallel to QR. So then next step is proof. So look at the diagram. XPY is a straight line. So let XPQ, this angle, we name it as 4. And YPR, let this is angle 5. So according to straight line law, XPY is 180 degree. So here on a straight line, all the angles 4, 1 and 5 stands. So angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree due to straight line. And we construct XY parallel to QR. XY parallel to QR. So this implies angle 4 will be equal to angle 2. Angle 4 will be equal to angle 2. XY parallel to QR and PQ is the transversal. So alternate angles are equal. So angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Alternate angles. Then here XY parallel to QR and PR is the transversal. So again angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Angle 5 is equal to angle 3. So this is also alternate angle. So here we have angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Let this is equation 1. Angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Let this is equation 2. Then angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Let this is equation 3. So put the value of angle 4 and angle 5 from equation 2 and 3 in equation 1. Put the value of angle 4 and angle 5 from 2 and 3 in 1. We got angle 4, in place of angle 4 you write angle 2, then angle 1, then in place of angle 5 you write angle 3. This is equal to 180 degree. So this is proved. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Next property is exterior angle property of a triangle. The statement is like this. If a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So here in the triangle PQR, the side QR is produced to S, and angle 4 or angle PRS is the exterior angle. We have to prove the exterior angle. The two interior opposite angles are there, 1 and 2. So we have to prove angle 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. So to prove angle 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Then proof. So in our previous theorem, we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. This is the angle sum property of a triangle. And angle 3 and angle 4, these are two adjacent angles on a line, so they are linear pair. So angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, linear pair. So comparing these two, we conclude that above two equations we got. So here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, and angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. So we can write angle 4, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. So this implies angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So this is proof. Take an example. In this figure, PQR is a triangle and QT perpendicular to PR. QT perpendicular to PR, and angle SPR is 30 degree. Then TQR is 40 degree. Then find X and Y. So look at the figure. In triangle TQR, TQR, 40 degree plus this is 90 degree plus X is equal to 180 degree. This is due to angle sum property. So this implies X is equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree is equal to 50 degree. So here we got X is equal to 50 degree. So in the triangle PSR, this Y is the exterior angle. So in triangle PSR, Y is equal to, in our previous theorem, we proved the exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angle. So here Y is equal to 30 degree plus X. So we got X is equal to 50 degree. So this implies Y is equal to 80 degree. In figure, the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC is produced to E and D respectively, and BO is the angle bisector of CBE and CO is the angle bisector of BCD. Then prove that angle BOC is equal to 90 degree minus half of angle BAC. Then prove. So BO is the angle bisector of angle CBE. So this implies angle CBO is equal to angle CBO. This is the angle bisector, thus these two angles are equal. So CBO, we know CBA E angle is 180 degree minus Y. So half of 180 minus Y. So this is due to linear pair. And this is our equation 1. Again, CO angle bisector of angle BCD. So angle BCO, this is the angle bisector, CO is the angle bisector. So these two angles are equal. So BCO angle is half of BCD. So and BCD angle is 180 degree minus Z. So angle BCO is equal to half into 180 degree minus Z. So this is our equation 2. So in triangle BOC, angle CBO, we can put this value half of 180 degree minus Y plus BOC plus angle BOC plus angle BCO. This is the value of BCO plus half of 180 degree minus Z is equal to 180 degree. So this is angle sum property. In a triangle, the sum of all angles is 180 degree. So this implies 90 degree minus half of Y plus angle BOC plus 90 degree minus half of Z is equal to 180 degree. So this implies 90, 90, 180, then 180 cancel, then angle BOC is equal to half of Y plus Z. This is our equation 3. So from triangle ABC, we know that in triangle ABC, angle X plus Y plus Z, angle X plus Y plus Z is equal to 180 degree. So this implies Y plus Z is equal to 180 degree minus X. So put this value of Y plus Z here in equation 3. So let this is 4. So put this value in equation 3. So angle BOC is equal to half of 180 degree minus X. So this is equal to 90 degree minus half X. So this is equal to 90 degree minus half of angle X is our angle BAC. By using these properties, we can solve so many examples.